Hi, hello, my dear children. I hope all of you are staying safe. In this session, we are going to continue chapter 6 triangles and exercise 6.1. Okay, children, and in the previous sessions, we have discussed about the corresponding sides and corresponding angles and the two conditions for two polygons of same number of sides to be similar. Applying that, we will do this exercise 6.1. Before that, let me explain about these similar figures. See, if you take this equilateral triangle, these two equilateral triangles are congruent, okay, and these two equilateral triangles are congruent. They are small in size, this is big in size, okay. And already we have proved in the previous sessions that all congruent figures are similar. The same way, now what happened? And now in special case of equilateral triangle, what happens? See here, if you take this big triangle and the small triangle, all the equilateral triangles are similar. How, children? If the side of this big triangle is 5 centimeter, all the sides will be 5 centimeter. And if the side of this triangle is 4 centimeter, then all the sides will be 4 centimeter. Isn't it, children? So when you take the ratio of these two equilateral triangles, 4 by 5, isn't it? And all the angles of an equilateral triangles are always 60 degrees. So corresponding angles are equal and the corresponding sides are proportional. So when you take all the equilateral triangles, they are always similar. And when you take the circles are also the same way. They are congruent circles and they are similar to circles. Okay. So when you take the circles, the shape is the same. Okay. So all the circles are always similar. And in the same way, when you take this square, these two are congruent squares, and when you take these two, they are similar squares. Okay. When you take the squares, what happened? All the angles are 90 degrees. Okay. The angles of this small triangle, small square and the big square are always what? 90 degrees. And the same way, if one side, suppose this side is 8 centimeter, all the sides will be 8 centimeter. If this side is 10 centimeter, all the sides will be 10 centimeter. So when you take the ratio of the corresponding sides, 8 by 10, 8 by 10, 8 by 10, 8 by 10. So the corresponding sides are always proportional. So these figures, they satisfy the two conditions. They satisfy the two conditions for two polygons to be similar. Therefore, all the equilateral triangles are always similar, not congruent. All the squares are always similar, not congruent. And all the circles are always similar. These three figures have some special property because what? The angles of the equilateral triangles are 60 and here all the sides are equal because of these two properties. Okay, children? And circles are always similar. Okay, when they satisfy particular squares are congruent and particular triangles are congruent. Okay, but as a whole, equilateral triangles, squares and circles are always similar. Using that concept, we will fill the blanks. All the circles are always, which one? Congruent or similar? They are always similar. Isn't it, children? In the same way, all the squares are what? Similar. And all the triangles are similar. Which triangles? Isosceles triangles or equilateral triangles? Equilateral triangles. Isn't it, children? And two polygons of same number of sides are similar if the first one, if their corresponding angles are what? Angle should be equal. And the corresponding sides should be what? They should be proportional. Have you understood, children? Now we'll move to the sum number 2 and 3. They are also very simple. Now the second question is, give two different examples of similar figures and non-similar figures. That you can write by yourself. Children, what are similar figures? All equilateral triangles. Or you can write among the three, you can write anything. All equilateral triangles and what circles you can write. Okay, and then squares. All squares are similar figures. That is first example, and circles are similar figures. So you can write as a second example. The same way, for non-similar figures, you can write two different shapes: circle and triangle. Triangle and square. Like that, you can write the answer for these two. So, children, now when you take these two figures, state whether the following quadrilaterals are similar or not. Are they similar? It is a rhombus and this is a square. Okay, the shape, they don't have the same shape. Though here only sides are proportional, but even the angles are also not equal. Okay, and when you see that figure itself is a rhombus, it's a square, so they are not similar. I think you might have understood the similarity of two polygons of same number of sides clearly. Isn't it, children? And in the next session, we'll continue the theorem. And thank you, children. God bless you all.